There's, you know, I was just thinking a little bit about what I wanted to talk about in our video now.
Search and
And
destroy.
I had it completely in my mind just 3 seconds ago when I started this video. But now I've completely forgotten it.
Asset
So
locations
now we're just
confirmed.
going to scroll
Defending
along
them is critical.
until I remember. So, let me see what I could think of. Okay. Grenade. I got a lot of cross maps also. I have like, oh. Okay, that's something I need to peek over that top. Yeah. Oh, okay, never mind. Doesn't matter if I lose or not. It does not matter at all. Maybe if I go back to looking at what I was looking at, maybe I'll remember. Let's see.
Bomb planted on Alpha.
That's quite interesting. This should definitely, yes.
Regroup and stay focused. The next round is ours.
Okay, I'm serious. This doesn't help at all. So yeah, I'm gonna go off a random topic since I cannot, for the life of me, think about what I was just thinking
Search and
2 seconds
destroy.
ago. So bear with me, and I'm using a different gun because that's not gonna open this map. So
Protect the objectives.
yeah, I think like a while or so of now, you know, getting a little older and stuff. I think I realized I've grown at least a year or two behind what I should. At least a year or two of what I should be like. Basically what I'm trying to say is my experiences in life. I hear you, bro. Okay, fuck you. Don't talk about my aim. Fuck off, bro. It's like I'm trying to debate. I can't focus on gameplay and debating at the same time. We're not debating, but talk.
Bomb planted on Alpha.
Ah, yes. I am gonna just miss my shot. Once I figure out where this guy is at, just every single little shot. He's actually pretty good hider. Oh, that might have changed. Oh, fucking. Okay, I see my teammate over here. Just guess. Okay. Yeah, that's why guessing is bad.
We're losing
I wouldn't
ground.
mic up
Take it
right now,
back.
but I'm trying to think. Like, I'm really trying to think to myself. What's in my head? Yeah.
Switching sides. Search and destroy.
What I said I was going to talk about again? Holy shit, I forgot. Man, my memory's terrible.
Secure the bomb.
So,
Destroy the target.
growing up, I grew up a little bit behind society. So
Bomb
everything that
secure.
people learned already, some things like, I'm talking about like, that other people would know. Yeah, I started to realize that the friends you have in high school don't. I hope you guys force fire, you fucking loser. The friends that you have in high school, you know, stay around a lot. But the thing is, my whole life I've been
Bomb
trying to do the
secured.
opposite. You know when you're a loner or whatever, you try to like just live life, bro. Just try to live. My whole entire life, it was the reverse opposite of what anybody would go to school to do. Like some people would go to school with more than anything. I went to
They're making us fight
school
for it.
looking
Keep at
forward to
'em.
going back home. So when I did go to school and I came in, my routine, like in school, you didn't even have a routine. You just walked in, went to school, came back out. And then when you get to middle school,
Search and destroy.
you don't really know routine, really. You just go there, sit where you have to sit, and go where you have to go, and then come back out.
Destroy
and
the
stuff like
targets.
that. So yeah, that's kind of how it goes. But
Bomb
for
secure.
me, when it got to like, I say like higher up, like when it got to middle school, things got a tad bit different. why each video for this moment right here. All that just to miss this thing up.
We've got the bomb.
How in the yeah, but once it comes to like middle school, bro, my goal was to do the opposite of make friends, which was just not to make any friends, because at the time I didn't know why. I wasn't used to having people like not trying to be your friends. I just wanted to avoid people altogether because I thought they were all like assholes, which I was 100% correct.
Less than a minute.
Yeah,
They're
but
planting at B.
that I
We
kind
lost
of
that
went
one.
along
Step it up.
and went ahead and try to, you know, not make friends with myself. But throughout that time, every single time without fail, when I joined a new school, because I went to like 3 different middle schools, 2 different elementaries,
Search and destroy.
just the same high school. But other than that, I switched schools a lot, and not because I was moving. It was definitely because I was like just a terrible child. But yeah. So then let's go ahead and hit
Enemy
back
UAV
so
overhead.
then, for some reason, when I attempted to not make friends, is the moment I would actually make more friends. And no matter how hard I tried not to, that's that person with the gun of a 2X freaking 9. When I tried not to like make friends, they always failed. People became my friends and stuff like that. And I also had some of the most awkward friendships and like things that didn't last long, or something like that. I don't try to live too much on what could have been.
RTV. Move out.
Wait a second, real quick. I gotta say something. Well,
Listen, what is that, bro? Turn that off.
okay. That went back to muted because I was going to talk trash, but that just threw me off guard completely. So, yeah. Okay. I'm sorry, that threw me like way off guard. I don't know why I talk as if I have like a whole fan base. I'm literally talking to me and like the one other person that probably views this video. And I still talk as if I have the hugest following that ever could amass to any human being. I don't get it. Also, if you don't hear me talking, it's because I'm texting. So, I will mic up eventually. This girl is hot beyond compare. Well, is she really hot beyond compare? Okay, I'm not gonna say that she's hot beyond compare, but I am gonna say that there's a pair. We'll find a pair. Well, I don't care because I'm there. Okay, let's just click off this lady's page. Stop scrolling through Instagram. Oh my god, that is some really hot cough right here, not gonna lie. Okay. Back to the game. I mean, back to my story. What the fuck am I talking about? But, yeah, so then, once you get to high school, I remember, how I, met the first friend I had in high school. I was literally just trying to look for a place to sit, and I saw, like, and this was when I was judging books by the cover. I'm not even gonna pretend like I wasn't 100% judging books by the cover. I saw the classroom, scanned in, and said, yeah, these people look kind of strange. That guy right there looks like a nerd. That's the best place to sit. Because I didn't want to see anybody get started in most trouble. Because I didn't want to be getting into the most trouble my whole entire life.
Search and destroy.
There's been a lot of drama, so I was trying to like avoid that part of the school. Because, well, I was the drama in the other schools, but I was trying to avoid
We have assets
that
in the
life
field.
again.
Defending them is
just
critical.
trying to get away from that. 200 I am level 200. Why does it feel like it drifts when I shoot? Like, it feels like it drifts over further than what I wanted to go. I think I saw my knife fall down. Oh wow. Nice.
1 minute remaining.
Okay.
Maintain pressure.
Yeah, I
Next
saw
round
about a
in
person
question.
like a nerd, and that's kind of how my film shakes begin. But I just think it's because it's interesting to have. Alright, attention to something. Where's everybody? Hi, Freddie. My name is Tim.
Critical assets identified. Keep
Okay,
them
for the
secure.
last matchup, I guess I'll just mic up because I know people like to hear talk. I just. That's not fair. Somebody help, call Michael B. Jordan. That was done with visual intent. Why is he supposed to drop shot him, bro? That's so annoying. Why did I look that way, bro? Why did I look the complete opposite other way? So stupid, bro.
One minute remaining.
Yeah, I'm trying to really dig down and think what the fuck is I was going to talk about, because it's definitely more interesting than talking about me and
30 seconds.
high
We are out of time. Move.
Honestly, now that I think about it, I wonder how society would work better without too much technology. Like, maybe technology should have probably ended around, I say, Fox TV's. The reason I say that. For movie productions, okay, that's the movie budgets.
Their
Movie
confidence
productions
grows.
going up.
Use it
But I
against
feel like
them.
once everything spiraled out of control, society disconnected from itself completely. I feel like technology makes the world so much worse. You know? And the thing is, it's so bad to the point nobody on
Switching
either
sides.
side of anti-government or pro-government is right. Is
Search and destroy.
hey, you basically, if anybody has any political stance to like a high degree, they're probably the most
Defuse the bomb.
unbearable
Destroy your
human being
targets.
ever. Like, it's always those people that's too woke,
We have the
and
bomb.
then those people
Attack the
that
weapon
are
caches.
too. Okay, this goes right. But these are let's put this fucker slide through. Okay, whatever. I don't even know. That was my class. Set up badass. I don't even do it. Let's see if I can fight it. Definitely right.
We're planting A.
Guess I'm stuck with Jupiter then, guys. But like I
Bomb
was
set.
saying,
Hold for detonation.
yeah, like it's either they're too woke or they're
They're hurting.
too
Send
caught
them home.
into like social media. Like, I feel like just live your life focused. This whole thing, just go ahead and overthink things or overbelieve and become a conspiracy theorist to like a
Search and
high
destroy.
maximum level. You become very annoying to the point where nobody wants to really talk to you at that point. Like, yeah, you'll have friends. You'll
Targets
have friends
identified.
that, like,
Capture
talk
the
to you
bomb and
and be friends with
engage.
you. If they're high, they'll definitely
Have
talk
the
to you about it
bomb.
because
Find
they're
the
high,
target.
bro. They don't
Allied
really
UAV
care. They're just
overhead.
like saying shit and vibing along with you. It's not really tripping them out. But like, if you're sober and you have to listen to that shit, it's unbearable to hear it so much. I mean, so much.
We're planting B.
Nobody should never be that serious. Like, nobody should never be
Bomb set.
that into it.
Hold
It's
for
like the
detonation.
people who's like pro women rights or something like that. I forgot, bro. I'm gaming and trying to shoot people right now. I'm trying to have a decent conversation for myself, but like I'm not trying to be disruptive in my gameplay. Fuck it. But anyway, like I was saying, I was really interrupted.
They're hurting. Send them
So
home.
like, I have people. I know people that like are like anti-abortion and stuff like that. Or I mean pro-abortion and stuff like that. And I know people who's like pro.
Search and destroy.
Okay, this is the only way I could put these two things. I'm talking about two different topics that's very touchy that nobody likes to touch on. But I don't care because it's not like my channel is getting
Have
is
the bomb.
like
Find the target.
freaking demonetized. It's not like I have consecutive errors. I don't even have to nobody cares about my videos, so it doesn't really matter. It's not like I'm gonna do this platform and then be like, oh yeah, well let's use this as an example of something. It's like no, it's not, that's just seriously not gonna happen ever, like in a million years. So what I'm gonna say here is never gonna be documented. Never gonna be a YouTube video where I'm gonna get tagged a million times and people go, "Oh, where are you in this video?" No, that's not gonna happen. So this is why I have to say my opinion comes in here, whether you want to listen to it or not. Nobody watches the video, so it doesn't matter. So I feel like when you support something and stuff, when your whole entire rest of your personality from then on out just becomes so spam your account with nothing but those things, it gets kind of unbearable. Like, okay, I understand. If you like get on your side with it, it's okay to post it. It's support it, show you support it and stuff like that. But when you're spamming things so much, like, I don't care if it's for a good cause or a bad cause. Spamming something way too much makes it unbearable, and nobody wants to join your cause. It's like, let's say, there's a cause where you raise money for the homeless, right? And then it's like, okay, let's do this for the homeless. Let's get, let's put money together and buy out this building for the homeless. I don't know. I'm using. I'm bad at analogies. This guy's a way. Nice. I'm bad at analogies, but suck my balls. But what I'm trying to say basically is that, like, okay, so if you support something a lot, if you support something very strongly, people are okay with that. Nobody looks at it as a bad thing. But the thing is, when you start spamming it a lot, it becomes kind of like annoying a little bit, because it's like, okay, we get that you support this, but like, it's the people with the most smallest platforms that does it too. Like the smallest platform, just spam this thing to the max. And then when you ask why you spamming it so much, it's like, because I'm trying to make a change in the world. I'm like, okay, now I'm not gonna lie to you. Back in the day, Martin Luther King did get some people to go and do some protests and walk across bridges and stuff and protest. And each and every person that walked made a change that when they did that together. They made a change. They met up and stuff. But it's the part where hashtagging things and writing posts about it, what do you think that's honestly really gonna do to get it trending on Twitter? Doesn't really amount to much. I mean, what did Black Lives Matter truly accomplish, really? Just think about that. It accomplished things, but what did it truly do? Did it have a massive change of things like that? And okay, that's fair. That's a fair point. But at the same time, like, I'm saying, like, where's that change that you need to see? There's no change. Like, after everybody starts going on to protesting and stuff, okay, some things got added, police cams, this and that, whatever. But still, if it was to happen today, it would still be the same thing. Okay, Black Lives Matter. Then you have white Americans. Well, our lives matter too. Then you have other people like, hey, everybody lives matter. And then everybody gets misconstrued with their information. Then you start getting your conspiracy theorists and start getting everybody get together to go against each other. And it does not make a change. It only causes more problems when it happens and stuff like that. And stuff like that. But protesting it still helps a lot, because when you're going out of your way and leaving your phone and leaving your home to go do something, it does a lot for like society, because it's putting feet forward and showing that people will actually get up and do something about it. But when you just and stuff like that, but like also sometimes it doesn't make a change.
One round means nothing. Prepare to fight.
Keep pushing for what you're trying to fight for. How are you gonna fight for something for like 3 to 4 months and then let go of it? That's not how it works, and that's where it becomes a problem. Do you think Martin Luther King protested for 2-3 months and then was like, all right, that's about enough, let me go sit down at home and eat cereal? Like, no, the man got out and he kept
critical
going,
assets
kept
identified.
fighting.
Keeps
Did
them
we lose
secure.
people? Yes, we did. But did he keep fighting? He's gonna get you a hell of a lot more than just started tweeting and hashtagging. Even if the tweeting was the point that day, it was seriously just not doing anything. Martin Luther King started spam tweeting about black rights. Even black people themselves would get annoyed. They're like, okay, man, I understand this, but like, my whole feed is full of this shit, Martin. Full of it, okay? I can't look at memes, my boy, without seeing one of your posts. And it's not like the government follows you. They're not going to see this as much as I'm going to see it. I'm going to see it way more. I'm going to see it a lot. But like yeah, little shit. But when people make it as if like there are 1,000 posts of some one topic is gonna make a change of something, when the trend stops, or not a trend. Oh god, that sounded so horrible. Okay, it kind of feels like a trend because it goes for a while and then it stops. So I'm not trying to disrespect anybody. It's not a trend, but like when I'm gonna just call it a trend though, because it's just what it kind of goes. Trend. It goes for a while, then it just stops out of nowhere. Don't really hear about it that much again. And I guarantee you this, for the rest of this entire year, you're not really going to hear too much about it. You're going to hear little instances here and there, but it's not going to be as big as it was when these laws were getting passed. Now, is it? No. And that's where I have the issue of okay, get up off your ass and do something about it. Go protest, go fight for what you believe in, and stuff like that. Yes, sometimes it's going to take some losses to win, but that's how it is. You got to take a L to get a W. And stuff like that, you know, you gotta take some losses in some format. It's kind of, I'm gonna use football since that's my favorite sport. Let's say you're playing football, right? You're gonna have moments where you make a bad throw, make a bad play. You're gonna have some bad moments that happen. You got it, but if you're not willing to risk things to get what you need, which in a football term would be a win. Let's say your quarterback keeps running the ball because his team's not really getting first down. He's risking his body and stuff. Yes, eventually you could like get hurt, you could fumble and stuff, and then the backup team will come in or something just crazy happen. But still, you'll do. But eventually you'll keep on fighting, keep on fighting. If you lose a football, you got like a lot of chances. Okay, see, my analogies are pretty terrible, but you get the gist of what I'm trying to say. You know, you get the understanding of what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I just feel like that's kind of I hate it. But that's type of thing I'm trying to like explain is that no sense to do it that way. To spend something that heavily and think that it's actually going to change anything when you one person spamming it. Like, get a group together, you know, do something special, and then spam it. Don't just do the one thing right now. That's what I mean by being too woke and being too caught in social media, because then this is where too caught in social media comes in.
Mission accomplished.
I don't remember the match I played at. I played at Superstore and didn't hear, so I got one more match and then video's over. You don't have to hear me read about this shit anymore. And I'm just watching other topic and another video. But yeah, so that's where being too woke could lead to like, you know, people not agreeing with your terms because now you're pushing it upon them and it feels forced. It's kind of like how okay, so I went 1-7. I did completely terrible. I didn't even know that. But See, that's what happens when I'm focused on telling a story. I lose focus of the game. When I stop telling stories, I lose focus of the story. So you know, see here, see, I just gotta multitask. But was they yelling at me? Oh no. Okay. Trying to explain here and stuff. So I feel like without those things, like without the phones, without social media, I feel like if we just went back to like newspapers, writing people through mail, and meeting people for them, because I feel like social. Well, I'm gonna save that topic for the next video. I'm gonna get into it a little bit here, but if I go into it in this video, then I'm just gonna lose focus. Actually, I'm not unmiking. Actually, I'll take that back, because if I do, then I'll just lose complete focus on my story. I want to be able to talk, and then everybody else would be wondering why the fuck I'm talking about, what I'm talking about. I might start a debate that I don't feel like having with a bunch of Call of Duty players. It's to be specific. And yeah, so like I feel like you know, just being too much of anything is not too good. Like people say, too much of anything can be bad. Too much of love, too much of food, too much of water, anything that you find healthy, too many fruits, it can all be bad for you if you have way too much of it. That's why you need to rationalize the things you do, you consume, and that you give out. Because if you give out too much, then you might give out too much. It's like coming forward and talking about your life. People don't like to open up, because if you say a little bit of things, okay, it's alright here, because somebody trying to expose you, oh, it's a little petty exposure. People hear about it, they laugh at you for like a day or so. It's over. Nobody really cares about that shit anymore. But macaroni, bologna, cheese sandwich, egg omelet. If you're sitting there and you give out way too much information, and then that person, and you fall out down the road. All that too much information, too much of anything is bad. And you gave out too much, and now you're gonna get a lot of people in your business. And that's why you should do anything to a minimum. So that way, get these things up, you know, your potato salad. So, I don't know what I'm saying there, but you get. It's like, when you coming over here for, plant the bomb. Hey, bro, just plant the bomb, bro. What are you doing? This is why I hate Call of Duty players. You have the whole ass bomb and you're not planting it. Come on, peek it. Just peek it. I want that snipe anyways. Peek it, bro. Stop being a bitch. Stop being a bitch. I'm not walking over there, because I know if I walk over there, a hit marker. This game is completely.
Less than a minute.
This guy's gonna run, isn't he? Oh, he's back up there? He's a street fighter with that Hadouken. She's so baby. Okay, but yeah, I'll get to the other topics in the other video that I really would like to talk about, because it's my big pushing point.
30 seconds.
People always say not all things that's older are better. 100% agree with that. But not all new things are better. I'm trying to quick scope. It's really hard to control this shit. This man wants to lose, but I feel like he wants to lose. Why is he going all the way over here? Oh no, where is he going? He's not gonna come behind me. He's a street fighter, that's what that Hadouken. I think I just saw him. Oh no, I am not sure. Oh my god, that was filthy. That was a filthy shot. Right to the face. This man just caught me. I was trying to be nice, bro. Oh my god, right in the face, man. Just got a delivery.
Search and destroy.
Yeah. It's just like today, in today's age, now people post every freaking thing on social media, including myself. I have moments where I get on Facebook or something. Oh, Facebook, fuck you. I have moments when I get on like Facebook or something, and I'll just like, what used to actually get on Facebook. I used to write like paragraphs. I still do the same thing on my snippety snap, but it's because nobody. My snap is more.
We're plotting A.
My snap is more personal, and I have friends that understand that my posts are just for me to get things off my chest without having to actually talk to somebody about it and stuff. It's not like I'm gonna tell them every single detail of something I say. I just vaguely talk about something. And since my friends are terrible at every single part of trying to give advice in any manner, they do not respond, which I am perfectly okay with. And stuff, you know, I don't think it's a problem there because I know what kind of friend as a person, just at trying to comfort people. But anyways, yeah, I feel like every time in this day and age of social media, oh, he hard scope, that is not cool. That is not cool, Jimmy. Not cool. Yeah, I feel like that's just, you know, social media is a way everything get posted, and now we've kind of expanded for the worse. I feel like everything in this society of human race is going downhill. Not every little shit thing on people say, oh, everything in this generation is bad. Not everything is bad. Too many sensitive topics, like too many people that see things as you shouldn't have an opinion on this. Opinions have become barriers. We have been censored from having opinions. Our opinions have been censored from us, and we now cannot have an opinion. I feel like, and what's sad about this, I feel like 95% of humanity now have to put on a front. I don't think anybody, well, not anybody, but I don't think everybody truly believes in something their friends do, but or what the world does, and as a matter of fact. But you know why they agree with it? Because they don't want to be hated. They don't want people to hate them for having their own opinion. They don't want people to hate them for having their own belief. They don't want to be hated. So they're not hated. It's just to agree with the majority. Because you agree with the majority, you get shot for you get shot for you miss the time. But if you agree with the majority, then you have an army to back you up in conversations. You agree with the lesser, you have less of a chance of winning that argument. And even if you're right and you make a great statement, you will find anybody that is good at reflecting things to reflect completely anything you say on and change it into something else that it wasn't in the first place. That's exactly why now people don't like to have their own opinions at all. Why can't you tell me he was like literally right there? I'm so stupid. I should have known. But that's why that's why people don't tend to have their own opinions anymore. They're scared that if they even slightly try to have just a little of a disagreement in something that everybody believes in, then they're gonna get butchered. It's like me saying I've never watched Stranger Things, nor I ever will. I won't watch Stranger Things. I don't care about Stranger Things. Will a lot of people be like disagree with me and stuff like that? People say, "Oh my God, you're a hater," or people dislike me. Probably so. Do I care? Not at all.
Search and destroy.
But the thing is, even me myself, I don't really. It's not that I pretend that I support something. It's more, just do you, bro. That's all I do. Just do you. Whatever you like, do it. Like, I'm not gonna say I do support or don't support it. Okay. I'm gonna always say that, okay, whatever you do, that's you, bro. I'm not gonna really try to change what you are, unless you're a 13-year-old girl who is going on the wrong paths. Like, I think last year or the year before that, I had recently had like younger people who I ended up meeting and stuff like that. Now, okay, that sounded way worse than I should have had. Okay, let me explain the story. So last year I worked at this. Well, I didn't work there. I went to this boxing gym where the ages varied from 18 to like 8 or something like that. And so there was some 14-year-old girls there and younger girls and stuff like that. And my friends, they were friends with these people. They introduced me to them. So let me get that out of the way, basically. And so
Switching sides.
when I got to meet these people, I got to see that they were really scarred and
Search and
traumatized,
destroy.
and they were heading down the worst paths in life. They wanted
Retrieve
to
the bomb and hit those
sleep with
targets.
almost any guy they possibly can, and I felt kind of like,
Bomb is in
you know,
play.
I don't
Protect the
know.
weapon caches.
I tend to have this father etiquette where I don't even know. I tend to have this kind of like fathering style where if somebody who's really young look like they're heading in a really bad direction, especially like a girl too, I tend to try to like give them advice. I'm very hard on giving advice, even for guys too. Like, I give guys advice, I give girls advice, young or older. I try to give people the best advice I can. And I found people who were young who really were mentally just messed up, like they had a terrible experience or something like that. And you know, and I meet these people and I see the way they talk and treat and stuff and how they want to be, and I'm like, okay, if that's who you originally was, like if that's who you originally was, usually these things stem for like traumatizing events and things that really like emotionally traumatized you and bothered you. And so I try to like talk to younger people to do better, to do worse. And so I tell people, hey, you don't try to date somebody older than you
Retrieve the bomb and
by
hit
like
those
a lot. Like
targets.
me, if I date a woman, okay,
We've
like
got the bomb.
a year or two older than me, perfectly fine to me. But like, I can't focus. Everything is happening. It's happening so fast. Oh shit. What the fuck? Why is they all over there? Anyways. Basically what I'm trying to say is I try to give advice to them because I see how this new society is. But off of the topic of me giving people advice, because that's not what's relevant to the topic here. And so I was just trying to clear the air that what I said kind of came out wrong because I'm bad at wording. It made it sound like I was up here in young girls' DMs trying to, you know, be on that EDP stuff. That's not what was happening here. I was just like talking to people, trying to give them advice and stuff like that. Because I met some really strange individuals. That yo, how are y'all friends with these people? Like, how did you guys meet? Not team. It's the complete definition of fucking idiots. Anyways, back to what I'm saying. So, anyways, this generation, you know, it's kind of hard to have your own opinion in. Like, I have opinions and stuff like that. Like, one opinion I'll say that I completely disagree with, that just makes absolute zero sense to me personally, is the special R word that ends with an E. I'm not gonna say it. It rhymes with grape. It rhymes with grape. So, I had this girl that I was gonna date. Didn't date her. Yes, she was 18. God damn it, because like, I don't want people to think what I said. Okay, if I keep dwelling on it, it's gonna make it worse. Let me just move on. So yeah, I had this one girl that I talked to that I was gonna date. Really, it was gonna be long distance, which is pretty fucking stupid, but that was just me being young and stuff. I could tell like more stories about my personal past and why I started doing online dating, but I feel like that's a story for another time that I won't tell. So let's get back to what I said, because if we lose this game, then this topic is over. Yeah, the whole conversation of
Make sure we keep it.
what is it again? Teach men not to grape. Yeah, teach men not to grape. And I was saying, like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, what do you mean? Like,
switching sides.
I don't get that. I don't really get that format. And she got pretty angry. People will get really angry just for you just having a different opinion, bro. Like, if you believe something else and they have a belief, they get really mad. And I think it's because social media drives them to not have their own opinion. It's kind of how the reason why I never want to watch an overhyped show, because then if I watch it, I'm gonna have everybody else's opinion drilled into my head about why they like the film, and I probably in my mind won't allow me to see past what they like about the film instead of what I don't like about the film. So you put that into like stuff like, I'm not camping, I'm just like looking for these bastards. That's my teammate. I saw the enemy. He's a Street Fighter hitter. That's with the Hadouken. There you go. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, that's bullshit. I know it's not gonna do.
Less than a minute.
Shit, broken? Oh no. Holy shit, okay, I can't fumble this. Yeah, baby!
Use it.
Yeah! Anyways, that was very serious.
Bomb rendered safe. Nice one. Stay hungry.
Yeah, but
There's
teach
more
me
where
not
that
to
came
grip,
from.
and I was like, that don't make any sense and stuff. And I was just like, you can't teach somebody not to do something like at that level. So, like, that's pretty difficult to do. And this video's ending, bro. This is about to be over, so I can't really elaborate on it as much as I want
Search and
to.
destroy.
So I'll explain why, just in case there's.
Assets
Just in case
identified.
one day
Need
this
to keep
video
them
does get
intact.
clipped and anybody does want to talk about the grape situation, and I'm like, oh, this guy's such a jerk. Okay, I am on the Society YouTube channel, or freaking Jamari, I don't know, Optimus, fucking Dying Food. I don't really know, bro. If I end up on a video like that, I'm gonna make my second video. Though I don't think I will. I'm not like popular. Nobody cares. What I say here or there isn't gonna change the topic or the idea.
Now that was a
So I'm
fight.
not
Solid
gonna
work.
really. What else I have? I don't know. The next video, I'm gonna pick this one up because I'll have and oh shit, I got a text. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna end this video and upload it because it's stupid not to. So, I hope you guys die a mischief death and have a great day, you losers. So, yeah, pizza, bro.